Okay, so the big news today that's coming up is they're voting for the Speaker of the House. Now, the Republicans are the majority party. It only makes sense that it'll be a Republican Speaker, though it'll be a very, very, very close vote. The Republican majority is one of the smallest in history, and so Mike Johnson, the current Speaker of the House, can only lose one vote, really, before all of a sudden they don't know who the Speaker would be. And then they'll have to do another vote, and Congress can't do anything. The House of Representatives can't do anything until they have a speaker. So what's also interesting, though, is once they do have a speaker, Republicans are going to vote to change the rules of the House. Right now, to oust the speaker, you have to have the whole House vote to do that. But to have the House vote to do that, someone has to file a motion to vacate. And it only takes one person to do that. It could be of any party. Now, Republicans have done this repeatedly to themselves. But they want to change the rules so that it actually takes 9 people, right? You have one person and then 8 people co-sign to be able to do that. And the thought process there being, okay, well, we don't want one person from our party, one extreme member of our party being able to kind of throw us into chaos. So there's got to be at least 9 of them. But notice the way they have it set is so that it can't be 9 members of the House of Representatives. It has to be 9 members of the majority party to file the motion to vacate to then start the vote, whether or not the person should be ousted. So in other words, the Democrats would have no say in it whatsoever. They wouldn't be able to help or harm in this. Now, you might be thinking, well, this makes perfect sense. They want the Democrats to not be able to be constantly filing motions to vacate because they want to cause those, but they never did. See, that's the thing, is they've had that ability. They didn't use it. So why prevent them from being able to help co-sign for a motion to vacate if it requires a larger threshold? And I think it's because one of the main things that most of the Republicans hate about Johnson is he has on occasion worked with Democrats to keep things like the government funding functioning, right? So, and there's been cases where government funding to keep the government open was only passed because some Democrats helped or more Democrats helped than Republicans. So Johnson has had to worry a bit about, well, if I go back on a deal with them, if I lie to them about something, if I tell them that I'll give them one thing and then don't give them that thing, well, maybe they'll file a motion to vacate, right? Like, oh, they helped me pass this funding bill, which is necessary part of my job. And then I told them I'd give them this other thing, but I decided not to. Now they can file a motion to vacate. Johnson won't have to worry about that. So it's really a way for Republicans to go kind of hold their nose and say, okay, well, I guess we'll vote for Johnson. We'll make him speaker, but he'll be less answerable to Democrats. He won't really be able to compromise with them. And if he screws them over, they won't be able to do anything to punish him. So he has even less reason to worry about what they think and do.